Hey guys, I'm Julia.
I'm Leslie.
I'm Erica.
And together we are
Living in Esperanza.
So a little bit about us, what we are trying to do with this, what we decided to call it a journey. It was kind of a series at first, but we changing it up. We are wanting to kind of target this whole audience of young adults, mainly young adult women, since we are women and we don't really know guys' perspective.
You can't tell.
If you couldn't tell, we are young ladies. And so, if you should we kind of say like our in a sentence like what our goal is for this, or kind of what we're seeing on this?
Yeah.
All right, you go ahead.
So to me, living in Esperanza is this sense of like being Catholic women facing our everyday struggles and temptations, and being able to just live in this hope sense, living in Esperanza, being able to seek God through all of the temptations. That's what this is what this journey is for me personally.
For me, when this conversation was kind of brought up of us doing it, my goal for Living in Esperanza is that we can get to this audience of young adult women, so that you can kind of see like how we go through like life basically as young adult women in today's society. My back so you can go ahead.
I thought you were gonna be like, my milkshake brings. Okay.
My milkshake brings some boys to the yard. It's very young. Okay, I don't know where that came from. Go ahead. My Jesus milkshakes, okay? Okay.
Lo que a mí se me ocurrió era de que yo siento que esto es como una experiencia que vamos a poder traer a ustedes, and then like being involved in like certain situations, like literally like viviendo en esperanza, like living in hope, que like we'll hope to like Jesus, Jesús, Dios, Padre nuestro, que estás en el cielo.
Santificado.
¿Te das un nombre? Nomás de seguir persiguiendo, and then it's just like de seguir like viviendo, like see like wanting hope, wanting more, wanting to learn more, wanting to do more, wanting to help more, which is aka why we created this series
/ journey. Something that we want to share with you guys also is que, like you can see, we're gonna be talking Spanglish, Spanish and English throughout the whole
Best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds. We are Hispanic, and I think it's important for us to incorporate kind of like our culture, because it's gonna come out. And so what? And what? Intros. Oh yeah, fun facts about Julia, aka me. I am a college dropout. Fun facts. I'm gonna finish at some point, but that's a fun fact. Not fun. Fact. I am currently a youth group leader, along with two of my co-pies that are living life right now. I love them. My origin is from Dallas. I can't practice it. I don't
You're
know.
from Dallas.
I'm from Dallas. My parents are from Mexico, Matamoros to be specific, if that's what y'all want to know. Grew up going to Mexico all the time. I definitely very city oriented. Another fun fact about me is I'm pretty clumsy, and I make weird noises when I laugh, if you catch me. Sometimes. Like I make weird noises like going into my laugh. Like I'll be like I laugh. Like I don't know. Anyway. I like have noticed that about myself lately, but okay, you go.
Okay, well, I'm your girl, Erica.
Oh, she your girl.
Okay, so I'm from Dallas. Yo soy parte de un movimiento que se llama Jornada Juvenil. It's worldwide. I was born here, Dallas, but my country's from El Salvador, so that's why I'm so white and colored eyes. No soy gringa.
Too cute.
No soy gringa.
But she cute.
You cute. Oh, you cute. So, my name's Leslie, and fun facts about me. I'm very clumsy. I fall all of the time. I have a lot of weird scars all over my body. This is one of them. I have a lot on my legs. I fall a lot. And fun fact about me, I am also a part of this worldwide movement. Se llama Jornada Juvenil. This is something we all share together. I'm also a part of a ministry called Devote Moderna, and we're a worship ministry. We do horas santas, holy hours, temas, reflexiones, and retiros. And so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm really excited about being a part of living in Esperanza, part of this journey with these girls. And we are just pretty much here trying to do something a little bit different. I was talking to Julia a while back, maybe like a month ago, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I really have esta visión. Quiero hacer videos de nosotras, ¿verdad? Hablando acerca de cosas que batallamos todos los días, sea depresión, en nuestra daily life. Talk about a little bit how we try to, grow spiritually with God and face these everyday battles that we have. And hopefully it has helped to you guys. I was telling her that when I was younger, I wish that I had somebody or that I could look up to or watch videos about that would just bring this sense of peace and motivation of like making me feel that I'm not alone and that I, just like I'm going through stuff, there's other young adults, specifically in my case, women that are going through these pains and trials. It is not limited. Our videos are not meant just for women. We're keeping it because we're women and this is what we go through. But if it helps you out, we're hoping to bring a lot of different series and topics to you guys. We will have a Facebook page, which is really excited. By the time this video goes up, you can go down to our description box to kind of go and give us a like on Facebook and send us a message. Let us know you watched our video, leave a comment, and kind of let us know what would you like to hear. That way we can kind of talk about it and, be vulnerable to you guys. We're not perfect. Cometemos errores. We like to have fun. We're young. We just kind of want to talk about it and, help y'all out. Make y'all feel like, y'all are not the only ones going through it. So
we want to, help y'all, grow closer to God, follow your faith, being Catholic women, Pero también, we also want you to know, if you haven't noticed that we're pretty young, and, I know maybe most of our viewers are going to be young.
The disclaimer is that we are not perfect.
Disclaimer.
This is not, step by step how you should live your life. It's also us not claiming, that we're perfect, like she said.
Far from perfect.
Living our normal lives. We like to go out, we like to go dancing, we like to socialize, just like any normal young adult.
Of course.
Not that if you don't like it, that's not normal.
It's not normal. I mean,
we like to read.
I like to read, yeah.
We really just want a disclaimer that, we're not perfect. We're young adults who are going through life just like you are at this moment. And even if you're not even Catholic, this is just Christian-centered of where we want to invite y'all to go through this journey with us. This is our journey, and we want y'all to be a part of it. And hopefully it can bless y'all's life, and y'all can see, we're going through this just like you are.
And if you want to be Catholic, hit us up. Really, it's again, like she said, I'm gonna say it again. We want to do this Christ-centered journey of what we've done when we've been in situations in the past and things that we're going through now. We do want to open it to you guys because this is kind of like a conversation that we're having with y'all. So if y'all have anything that you guys want us to talk about, we are all from different walks of faith and and our journeys are all even though we're all kind of in each other's lives, our journeys are all a little bit different.
Of course.
And we would love to welcome you guys into our lives and say
Esperanza fam.
Esperanza fam. And
how did the name Esperanza come up? Okay, I kind of want to talk about touch that story.
We have a friend.
She cute.
She's you go see a picture of her. I'm gonna show you a picture. I'm gonna have to your mom first. Her name is Esperanza, and when we sat down to talk about it, I think we were waiting on you.
I was telling you.
She was kind of telling
like,
me.
This is what I feel in my heart.
She
this
was
is what
like,
I want
we
to
should do this series. Well, she was like, what should we call it? And she's like sitting next to me, like coloring. And she's like, why don't you use my name? And she didn't know her.
I thought, I was like, her name's gonna be like Kim, Tiffany, Maria, something, right? And I was like, well, what's your name?
She's like, Esperanza.
And I was like,
she was like, yes. And I was like,
God-given.
Yeah, we were at church, so definitely God-given. But yeah, that's how the name came about. And then we just kind of just jumped in this. And so we're kind of going with the flow on it.
Yeah, and honestly, we're planning on, we're gonna be very consistent. We want to just make sure that we are being accountable for this journey. We're starting this journey, and there has to be some type of accountability, and these videos are our accountability. We're gonna talk about what we struggle, what we're doing, and like Julia said, we really want to open it up to you guys. What are you struggling through? Maybe it's something that I've gone through, or Erica's gone through, or Julia's gone through, that we can kind of guide y'all and talk about how we were able to come out of it through God, Yeah. And I think that's the most important thing, to be honest. Us being very transparent with y'all and muy honestas y poder ser como un safe zone for y'all,
Like the DVD.
Yeah.
But yes, so if you want to join us on this journey, this is kind of a welcome to that. Subscribe,
this
subscribe, click the button.
And also click your notification bell. That way you are notified every time we upload a video, which will be in 2 days. We will be uploading Tuesdays and Thursdays. Down in the description box, you will see our Facebook page. Go ahead and give us a like there. Send us a message. We'll be checking that. Yeah, comment down below. And if you want to
get to know you too.
Yes. Comment down below a topic that you would like to hear.
Yeah.
Un tema que quieran que hablemos.
Or something that, just a topic, whatever. Or something that you want to share with us.
Or something that you're probably currently struggling with,
Or like Poconos.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're struggling with responsibility, depression, self-esteem, de lo que sea, lo pueden comentar abajo. O si no quieren comentarlo, mándenos un mensaje por Facebook. Y we'll talk about it.
Warrior girls.
We want this not to only be like our journey, but like a spiritual journey. We want to emphasize on that, that we want to show how we bring God into our everyday lives. I think that it's very important, like, to see that sometimes life is hard and it's just like you can't really see too far, and sometimes it's like bloomy and great, and
this is going to be a spiritual journey. We're going to be growing spiritually with you guys, vice versa, y'all with us. We're really going to let y'all in our lives, and not just that. I mean, we're going to be making these videos, but this is not the only thing you can expect. You can definitely expect daily vlogs about what we do in our everyday life, how we feed ourselves spiritually. Because I think that's really important. I think that a lot of the times we just see each other, we see people at church, we hang out with our church group, and that's all we do. But when we go home, what are we doing that is edifying our spirit and making our spirit grow? What does our relationship with God look like? And I think that is the most important, because there's this saying that says, like you are who you are when nobody's watching. Tú eres esa persona, tú eres la persona
¿Qué tú eres?
Tú eres tu persona que tú eres cuando nadie te está viendo. Yeah, it's easy to go to church and be this holy person. Oh yeah, I love God. But what do you do when you go home? ¿Qué es lo que haces cuando vas a tu casa? ¿Te estás creciendo espiritualmente? ¿Estás alimentando tu espíritu? ¿Estás teniendo relación con Dios? Porque es una cosa saber de Dios y es otra cosa conocer a Dios. And I think that's really important. So that's what we want to do. We want to show you what we do. We're not perfect. We like to have fun. We go out, which y'all will also be able to see that, you know?
Not that that's our flaw. Like, that's not...
No, it's not a flaw. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with, you know, being young adults in today's society. I mean, being, pretty much part of the millennial generation, and just kind of showing y'all how we carry ourselves as Catholic women, and, you know, keeping God in our everyday lives, because we do a lot of fun things. I mean, we're not just like these persons that just pray all the time. Of course not. And we want to go ahead and show y'all. I mean, y'all can expect vlogs.
Really, really excited about this. I think it's going to be a really fun journey with each other and with you all. So join us. Really just click the button so that you can join us on this journey.
If y'all go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment or even just a like, this way we know that we're doing something that y'all want to see. And hopefully,
and if not, it's okay. We're still gonna do it, but you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. But just know, guys, we're really something that we kind of talked about, and Erika really brought it to mind to me, where we're all learning, and it's not. We're not coming here acting like we know everything or anything like that, because we don't.
We really don't.
I think the more I get to know like God, I'm like, what? Like, it's like, now what? Like, there's this whole other like. Which is awesome. It's super exciting, and so we're on this journey. We're on this learning journey. Very spiritual, very bumpy sometimes. Sometimes it's empty. Sometimes our content will not be your favorite. But we do want to talk about the hard things, and we want to talk about the easy things. So we just want to share this with you guys, and we're excited. So
hopefully you guys like it. And so we welcome you to our family.
welcome.
Welcome, Esperanza. We're excited.
Bam, bam.
Should I?
Oh, she
Take a picture.